230, 237, 233, 227, just 10 points separating the top two, and then a big jump of 35 back to James Lacey and Ben Carberry, who's having a breakthrough series so far, the man from Currumbin, formerly of the South Coast of New South Wales. Matt Bevilacqua, interestingly, sitting in ninth, just like girlfriend and fellow series defending champion Brielle Cooper. Before this round, let's see if he can jump up the point score as well. We'll take a look, and Matt Poole handing out some prizes to the crowd there, some Nutri bars. Let's hope his IronMan racing is better than his throwing. They're very, very weak. There is the winner from before Christmas, Kendrick Louis, in round 3, and Ali Day, the man on top of the point score at the moment, look very determined. It's an endurance format, Big Surf, and we welcome back one of the greats of all time, Shannon Eckstine, after sitting out the last 2 rounds with a calf injury. He is back, and he's won 9 Kellogg's titles, 8 Australian titles, 6 world titles. He's done it all, but I don't think he will claim another one here in his final year of racing. Unfortunately, that injury has hampered him. Matt Poole, after relinquishing the overall series lead, will be looking to get back into it. Luke Schaefer there from the Coogin Headlands Club. Scott McCartney right alongside him, one of the best board paddlers, and his coach there as well. And all the boys lining up, getting set and ready to go. We spoke about a breakout performer, Ben Carberry. He has been the one so far.
Well, Josh, a move to Currumbin from Burleigh Heads Mulberry Park for Ben Carberry looks to be the best move he ever made. Ben Carberry in career best form.
He is at the moment. We take a look at the format here today. M shape. The guys will go out ski, swim, board 2 times through the break on each leg for 6 runs. It'll roughly take about 30 minutes, and if you start to get into endurance territory, Ali Day's your man. He has 6 Coolangatta golds, the most of all time, and well, he'll be very tough to beat, but skill may rise to the top. No one's got more experience than Shannon Eckstine, and let's take a look at the start list. Defending champion Matt Bevilacqua in 1, Max Brooks, Ben Carberry, Luke Schaefer, good to see him at the top level. Mitch Coombs, another performance here in the Kellogg's Nutri-Grain Ironman series. Jay Finesse, Handy Kinsella, Lacey, Louis, Tannen Linden, Jackson Maynard on his home beach. Nobody bleeds green and white like Jackson Maynard from Currumbin. Matt Poole, Toby Redler again, Corey Taylor and Cooper Williams from Alexandra Headland rounds out the top 20. Ski, swim, board is the order. The boys are on the line. They're set to go round 4 of the Nutri-Grain Ironman series at Currumbin Beach. The M-shape format on and away. Ali Day immediately into his stroke. He's left Kai Kinsella behind, but Jackson Maynard alongside him is going with him. Shannon Eckstine had no problems. Max Brooks, number 4, got up and over one there, as did Matt Poole, and there's plenty of swell waiting for them out the back.
Well, it just goes to show Ali Day is the endurance king, but he's still got plenty of speed off the beach with a great start there. Bevilacqua starting to negotiate the break here at Currumbin. He'll be trying to work his way through that shore break, and the boys now into the gutter before negotiating the back bank.
Zack Morris there, the youngest in the field, starting to push his way through. He's a very, very good swimmer, so watch for him after this opening ski leg, and way less carnage than the women's race here, but there's a wave out the back. I think that's about to change. Oh, Ali Day gets smacked in the center. 1 or 2 go off, up and out. Matt Poole's swimming, so's Kai Kinsella. Pulls back in like a scalded cat, and he's got that ski back up and moving. His teammate there on the outside, Cooper Williams, has been smashed as well, and it looks like James Lacey has had no problems negotiating that back bank.
Well, it was Day that hit it first. He hit it very, very hard, and he held on. Day, currently our leader in 1, Shannon Eckstine sitting behind him, so welcome back to racing. Shannon Eckstine is there, and it might actually be Benny Carberry from Currumbin, so the local boy has gone to the lead. Corey Taylor sitting on the inside behind Ali Day there. That'll be our top 4 early on.
Carberry, the Ocean6 ski race champion from last summer, so he's got form in this event. Corey Taylor on the right-hand side there, working his way out as well, and the rest of the field strung out. Down the back, Luke Schaefer got snotted on that yellow ski there, and just behind him in 20th place is Cooper Williams with plenty of work to do, and Ali Day puts the power down. Oh, and you can see Corey Taylor gets his nose up under his arm. Max Brooks goes around the outside. Bevilacqua was there in the background as well, and the boys are really firing up. James Lacey, Jay Finesse, you can see there, TJ Hendy there further down the field, just sitting on the cusp of the top 10 at the moment. Poole and Tannen Linden, the teammates there. Zack Morris in the background, starting to get going. Poole grits the teeth. You can see the determination. He's a very, very angry racer. Max Brooks has gone very wide on the right-hand side, and who is in the lead? Who else? Shannon Eckstine has gone straight to the front.
Well, Josh, what you notice is the boys take a really wide turn around that, and it allows them to get onto the bumps where those waves are standing up more on the southern side or the right-hand side of your course or side of the screen as we look at it. And Shannon Eckstine run the bumps better than absolutely anyone. That is why he's the greatest of all time. And have a look at him go out for a number of months, and now Shannon Eckstine is back to where he left off at the front of an Ironman
Was
field.
he really injured, or was he just off having a training camp? Because he looks like he's in really good form. Ali Day taking a couple deep breaths, looking around there. So it's Eckstine on the first wave. The next wave from left to right, Corey Taylor, Ben Carberry there, Kendrick Louie and Ali Day. A great start from then. Bevilacqua looks concerned on the way down the wave there. He knows he's got to get himself back into this one, but all the big hitters, 1, 2, and 4 in the overall series, are on the second wave, chasing the man with 9 series titles, Shannon Eckstine.
Well, Shannon Eckstine just turns his ski around a little bit there. He's up and running, and he'll be trying to stay off that calf as much as possible. That's where his injury was. That's where he's had a little bit of trouble so far this season. He'll be doing what he can to limit any further damage that may occur.
Interesting, outside of Tannen Linden just here, Shannon Eckstine was the only guy to throw the ski up under his arm, and it looked like he was struggling a little bit on that calf, but he was just getting himself set for the turnaround. Mitch Coombs goes through there, Matt Poole, Corey Fletcher, Jay Finesse, and they're all still coming in at the moment. There's still 3 or 4 to go around the halfway mark of this ski leg, and Shannon Eckstine and the rest of the team are on the way out at the moment. Toby Redler works his way through, Luke Schaefer as well, Kai Kinsella, Cooper Williams, and there is one behind him. I think it might be Zack Morris, with plenty of work to do, the young Newport lad.
Well, the boys seem to be taking a more direct line than the girls, but they're also using that sweep. So when they get into the water, they start to veer left very, very quickly. We can see Tannen Linden just make his way around a couple, and there is young gun Zack Morris, currently in 20th place with plenty of work to do, but he's one that will look to make a big move in the swim leg.
Shannon Eckstine still in the lead, but Ali Day was the big mover in this ski leg. They'll try and go up and over. You see the pace just lift ever so slightly up and over. A little bit of air there for Max Brooks. Ben Carberry gets there. Corey Taylor cops it in the chest, so does James Lacey. Tannen Linden goes up and over, and our lead pack of, well, 6 or 7's just being whittled down at the moment. It's Shannon Eckstine, Ali Day side by side. On the inside of them, there is Max Brooks, Corey Taylor in 4th place, and then Ben Carberry just hanging off the back in 5th, and then a huge gap back. Bevilacqua started to work his way through into 6th place alongside James Lacey.
Well, how is the speed of this ski leg? Ben Carberry is probably the fastest, or one of the fastest ski paddlers in the Ocean6 series all round. He is currently off the back and struggling to stay with the likes of Ali Day and Shannon Eckstine, and that brings in the fitness. As these guys start to fatigue, Josh, Ali Day and Shannon Eckstine go to the front.
Yeah, the one man who really got smacked on the way out there was Kendrick Louie, so he's gone from 2nd or 3rd around that first beach turning flag to all the way back into about 10th place there, so that's how much this surf can make a difference. And Ali Day has just gone to the front, and he's starting to tighten the screws on the rest of the field. You can see Shannon Eckstine trying to push down a runner on the right-hand side to get back into it. Max Brooks knows it's go time here, because Ali Day's going to go into arguably his best leg, the swim, and he's really going to put the pressure down and see whether these guys have got the endurance to go with him.
The only opportunity you're going to have is to stick to Ali Day like glue, not let him go. Any opportunity, any wave he gets, you are going to have to be on it with him, because if he gets away, there is very little chance, other than a whole heap of luck, that anyone is going to go near him.
Day just looks around. There's waves on out the back, so this might be the opportunity they're looking for. That second group, Bevilacqua, Lacey, Kendrick Louie there as well. Jackson Maynard and TJ Hendy on the outside there start to push. No, Tannen Linden, sorry, start to push down, and they're going to get waves, but our leaders are as well. And Day just, well, changes the cap, settles down, and you can see the concentration there. Carberry on the right, Corey Taylor inside him. Bevilacqua surfing down a wave at the moment, trying to keep that ski straight. Oh, they come together on that second wave. They're going to have to do a really good job to keep these skis straight all the way to the beach because they know how much of a difference it's going to make. Jackson Maynard surfed it around. I thought he was gone for all money on that second wave, but he wasn't. And just like that, everybody manages to stay upright in the top 8. We're on the beach and away, and let's have a look at the real test here for Shannon Eckstine's calf. Transitions were the thing that he burst onto the scene, well, almost 15 years ago. They were so fast, they were so furious, and he doesn't look like he's having any problems at the moment.
No, sitting back in, just trying to control himself, really get a feel for the race as Bevilacqua, Lacey, Louis and Maynard make their way around. They are our current chase back, while Poole has a little bit of work to do, Josh.
He ditches the cap there. Tannen Linden goes up and around. That is 10th place there, with the rest of the field sitting in the bottom half. Jay Finesse, Matt Poole. Jay Finesse can swim, and so can Matt Poole. So if anyone's going to get themselves back into this race, it's just a matter of how much luck they're going to have. TJ Hendy sitting in 13th at the moment, chasing his teammate Ali Day. He'll go around, and he's got great surf skills, especially on the board, so he'll look to perform late. Corey Fletcher from Currumbin. Mitch Coombs from Northcliffe goes up and around in just what, his 3rd or 4th ever race at the top level of Ocean6 and Nutri IronMan Series Racing. Another one of the Currumbin boys, Kai Kinsella, looking to do work here, and swims definitely his best leg. He might be one of the best swimmers in surf sports, so he's going to try and make a move. And there's not the same sort of picking left and right we saw in the girls' race. They've all just seemed to jump in that one big rip right out the front.
Well, that's their outlet, Josh. That's their avenue to get to the can as quick as possible, and the boys use it very, very well. This leg is pretty straightforward. You have to head to the rip because that can is on the left-hand side. As Schaefer comes around, it'll be interesting to see what the boys decide to do in the second leg when they're swimming to the can on the southern side, and whether they still choose to go down to the rip.
Watch for Zack Morris here. Zack Morris, the man who just come through in front of Toby Redler there. He is one of the best swimmers going around. I know I've said that a few times, but he's only young and he can swim like a fish. So if he's any chance of getting himself back up into this race, it is right here, right now. The young talent in one of his early races of his career, and the boys seem to have come together out the back. Ali Day still leading the pack. Shannon Eckstine hot on his heels. Max Brooks on the left-hand side in 3rd. Ben Carberry's there. So's Corey Taylor, and a few of the other boys are swimming back up onto them. Bevilacqua and James Lacey. So I would have thought Ali Day would have gone away with this, but it looks like the field has just swum up on them.
Well, there is a very, very tight pack now, and what was only 5 out in front, Josh, now seems to be up around 7 or 8, with even a few more tacking back onto the feet.
We're deep into the swim leg now, Jack, and talk us through tactics at this point. Obviously, the likes of Ali Day really trying to push the pace, but a couple of the boys just happy to sit in. And I guess it's a reflection of their strengths and weaknesses in Ironman racing.
Well, Day's opportunity to try and extend the gap or get away. He'll be looking to try and work, as we said, particularly as these boys start to fatigue. That's the opportunity for the endurance king, for the endurance animal, Ali Day, to try and work away. Shannon Eckstine will be doing everything he can to stay with Ali Day and use his skills in the wave zone to get away. That's his opportunity to go back to basics and really look for an opportunity to sneak away from the rest of the field.
What do you do if you're a Corey Taylor and Matt Bevilacqua? Your swim's not your strong leg. You kind of focus on ski and board. How do you get through these swim legs without losing too much ground?
Hang on for dear life and hope that you get a wave on the way home. And if you can pick up a wave, it will keep you in it. The swim is your opportunity, or the swim is the chance where if you get a wave, it can make the biggest difference. And we could see this race turn on its head here if a set comes through at the right or wrong time for our leaders.
And talk about body surfing skills on the way home as well. These guys, obviously, there's a big wave out the back, but it really fills up through that gutter. How do they hold those waves all the way through into the shore break?
Well, it really depends on the size of the set that rolls through. If it's a bigger wave, it may hold through the gutter. It may actually hold right through that gutter, right through to the beach. But today so far, we've really only seen these waves standing up on the back bank and then breaking into the gutter, where the boys then have to go back to work, and we start to see a few waves building up on the back bank at the moment. I don't think any of our leaders except Ali Day might push down this one. He's just off the back, so there will be another one roll through here and give our chasers an opportunity. All the boys swimming to the south, they're trying to pick up a wave down that side where the waves have been breaking consistently.
And it looks like those waves will probably hold through the beach a lot longer rather than turning the can and getting a wave out the back. You can see a couple of the guys just went straight in, but it looks like on the left-hand side it's just filling up ever more slightly. Ali Day pushes down over the top. Unlike the girls, he kept his head down the entire time. A great wave out the back from Max Brooks as well in second place, and then carnage left, right and centre for third, fourth and fifth. There's probably 7 on that next wave, and Ali Day did the right thing, swum a long way to the right-hand side, picked up a wave that held him all the way to the beach, has a rest, gets another one there, and turns and looks around, and Max Brooks is alongside him. So great surf skills from the young gun. Max Brooks has come into his own this season, hasn't he?
Well, he's been a superstar, Josh, and he's certainly one to keep an eye on into the future, and Brooks is certainly mixing it with the best of the best.
Once again, the boys make 2 different lines. Brooks goes off to that left-hand side, the northernmost rip. Ali Day looked like he took more of a straight line in, and we'll see who stands up next. James Lacey from outside the top 10 goes up into third place. A great swim leg from him there. Really, really strong. Up and around Matt Poole, fantastic from him. He goes in without the cap. Then Jackson Maynard, Matt Bevilacqua in and around. Shannon Eckstine from 2nd to 6th place, just like that. Jay Finesse pops up. He gives a little signal to his handler. Ben Carberry, Tannen Linden, Kendrick Louie and Corey Taylor, and it's just like that. Left, right, back to front. The guys are going everywhere, and it's just a matter of how long you can hold that wave. You can take yourself from well down to all the way at the top of this race if you've just got good surf skills.
So now it's Max Brooks' opportunity to try and stick with current series leader Ali Day. Brooks will be looking to try and sit on Day through the break. He doesn't have to do anything his own way. All he's got to do is stay close and get himself back into the wave zone.
Corey Fletcher goes around, then Kai Conceal has jumped up 2 or 3 spots there. TJ Hendy, Mitch Coombs throws the cap away. He doesn't need it to finish. You've just got to start with it. The boys start to head in there, and you can see they've jumped in all the way down to the right-hand side, but it's just washing them over to the left. Jackson Maynard, the green and white crumb and cap there, he's chasing the 2 light blue Manly caps of Kendrick Louie and Jay Finesse. Here's Cooper Williams. He's got a nice little wave all the way to the beach. That'll give him some confidence and get him back into it as he pulls the goggles back up, and he might have just ditched those down because the boys like to body surf without the goggles.
Yeah, well, Cooper Williams has got plenty of work to do and is quite a strong swimmer. One of the young guns in this field, Josh, and plenty of young guns coming through. We see Kai Concealer and Mitch Coombs on screen there. Cooper Williams, all under 19 competitors. There's also Zack Morris, who's an under 17 competitor, mixing it with the big guns here.
Schaefer goes in, and we're at the halfway mark of round 4 of the Nutri IronMan series here at Currumbin Beach. Ali Day and Max Brooks are locked in a head-to-head battle after the ski and swim. The board leg is coming up after the break. Stick with us. This is Ocean 6. One day, perfect the next, and Ali Day's putting together a perfect performance so far as he starts to go away from Max Brooks at the halfway mark of this M-shape enduro race here, and it's day in 1, Brooks in 2, and it looks like maybe Matt Poole's working his way up into 3rd place at the moment, but a long, long way down on our leaders, and it's going to be almost all over Red Rover if Ali Day or Max Brooks can get a wave on the way home here.
Well, Day is starting to open up a little gap, Josh, on Max Brooks. The elastic band is starting to stretch, and Max Brooks needs to hang on, because as soon as that elastic band breaks, Ali Day will go away and continue to go away all day, every day. That's Ali Day.
Oh, I love it. I know Max Brooks spent a couple of weeks over Christmas in the US skiing, so maybe that'll come back to haunt him at the moment. Took a break mid-season, thought he needed it, and he looks like he's in fine form, but let's see how long he can hang on at the moment as they work their way out. Bevilacqua maybe's worked his way up into 3rd place in front of training partner there, Matt Poole, so they've taken the same line. There's someone else all the way out on the far side. That's Kendrick Louie, who's swum a different line, has to come back a lot further than Bevilacqua, so Louie looking strong as well, and he's been very good good all summer long, chasing back-to-back wins for the first time in a long time. Kendrick Louis and Ali Day's turn for home. There's swell on the horizon, and Louis is the third to the can, so maybe that left line, as you look out to see, was the better line. Bevilacqua and Poole took the right line, and it did not turn out to be the right one as they start to make their way home. The boys chasing very, very hard, and it looks like Brooks is hurting. He's hurting a lot at the moment, but Day, he's kept that rating up. He's kept the speed up as he tries to get down a wave here at the moment. He hasn't gone as far across. There's a little wave out the back. I don't know if Brooks is going to get it. It's going to stand up. Brooks is just going to wash over the top, and let's see if Ali Day can push down, and it stands up. Ali Day gets the rating up. He pushes over the top. 2 waves in 2 legs. Great surf skills from Ali Day.
Well, he put himself in the right position, Josh. Just to the left-hand side of screen, about 15 or 20 metres over from Ali Day. That wave is not breaking, and he made sure he swam to where he knew the wave would break. He swam to the position where he knew that wave would pull him right through to the beach, and Ali Day has put on an absolute masterclass in terms of body surfing and reading the surf to get away from Max Brooks.
That gap is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and what happens there when you get deep into races is you don't want to make the extra effort to go to the right spot. You just want to take the easy option. Let's just swim straight home. I'm tired. I couldn't be bothered. Ali Day doesn't do that. He swims to the right spot, even if it is a little bit harder, even if it is a little bit longer, even if it is a little bit tougher, and that is why he's out in front at the moment. When the other guys are taking soft options, he's doing the right thing every time, and Ali Day, his gap, his lead has opened up into a massive amount. On the left-hand side, a couple have got waves here, a couple have got waves down that. Let's see if they can push all the way to the beach. Shannon Eckstine, he's in the center there. That's him on the right-hand side of that wave. Maybe Kendrick Louis on the left as well. We'll wait to see when they stand up. But in the background, Ali Day is through the shore break into the gutter, and there's not many waves out on the horizon there, so that lead is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And what about Shannon Eckstine? Welcome back, Connor, because he is straight into the top 2. But have a look at the charge of the light brigade behind them. Louis is there as well. Jackson Maynard's come from nowhere, so he popped up and around in 3rd place. Louis in 4. Jay Finesse goes around in 5 there as well. Lacey, Poole, Ben Carberry and TJ Hendy got an absolute cracker from the back of the break to get himself up into the top 10.
Well, a huge move from TJ Hendy, and a huge mistake there, missing his handle. So Hendy went from back outside the top 15 to now sitting almost in the top 5 as a few others run around. Max Brooks has ended up a long way back in that wave zone. Didn't pick up anything to give himself an opportunity to stay close to Ali Day, and Matt Bevilacqua and Corey Taylor head into the water.
Oh, it can be so cruel. From 2nd to 11th place from Max Brooks. He did not deserve that. Mitch Coombs works his way up around. Cooper Williams as well. He's close. This is the closest he's been to the podium all race long, but he's still a long way down the list. Kai Kinsella starts to charge in up and around Corey Fletcher, a very, very strong board paddler. Watch for a big move from Fletcher here as he heads into his most favoured leg, and there's just a couple of boards left on the beach as our leaders are out the back. And Ali Day, well, he's in green water at the moment, and he's heading out to that first turning can, and that lead is massive. And every time Ali Day goes up and over a little bump on the horizon, he knows that's going to break and that's going to slow down the guys who are chasing him. Oh, as Redler goes down, a little trip in transition.
Yeah, Redler, a little trip there. Hopefully didn't hurt himself or do any damage. A lot of work to do for Redler. He'll be looking for a big wave and a clean run out. James Lacey and TJ Hendy, they're sitting up and waiting. These boys are sitting in the gutter. They see a big set rolling through, and they just make sure they're patient as Schaefer and Morris make their way around transition.
19th and 20th place as they head into the final leg. They'll grab their boards and go in, get a few little words from his coach there, Trent Herring, and both men head to the right-hand side and pray that they can drag themselves back up and into it. And Ali Day is so far in front. We know he's good in the surf. He's got great skills. He's even across all 3 legs, but this slight endurance element to this race, the fact that it's so long, the surf's tiring the guys out, it's really playing into Ali Day's hands.
Well, the last time Ali Day turned a turning can, the last turning can of the swim, he had about 5 metres on Max Brooks. At the moment, he now has about 150 metres on Shannon Eckstine, so that gap has opened up massively. And here's a wave for Ali Day to continue to extend that gap.
Oh, when you're on, and the Mother Nature's come to the party as well. Ali Day is on fire, and I think he's going to push over the top of this, and it'll extend his lead. He's had to work for it, just like everything today. Nothing's come easy for him, but he's made it work, that's for sure. And when you're good, you're good. Ali Day in the lead out the back. Shannon Eckstine's got a gap on the rest of the field, and there's probably 12 or 13 men all strung out chasing third place at the moment. Ali Day puts his head down, great skills. He ran the board all the way to the left. He's turned it back and run it all the way back to the right, making sure he gets to the beach as quickly as possible. And this is this chase pack. They're in third place there, all the big guns. Matt Poole, Matt Bevilacqua, Ben Carberry, Jay Finesse is there, Kendrick Louis, Max Brooks is hanging on as well. He must be wondering how he went from second to 12th in just half a swim leg.
Well, Ali Day looks very relaxed, sitting back, and who wouldn't be that far in front? Although the greatest of all time, Shannon Eckstine, is chasing, and there is the chase pack. Although the gap is huge, Ali Day is doing all the little things right. We saw him move from left to right. He assessed what he had to do on that little bump to hold it all the way through the gutter and back to the beach as Shannon Eckstine takes off on one out the back, Josh.
Gets a wave as well and just gives himself some breathing room ahead of Kendrick Louis, who's in third place. Bevilacqua trying to come up alongside him. TJ Hendy's there as well, but like Ali Day did, Shannon Eckstine has surfed that one to a T. He's gone left, right and back left, and he's going to get himself right on that turning can. And we won't see Shannon Eckstine race too many more times, but he is putting in a very, very good performance. TJ Hendy's worked his way up. Matt Poole goes all the way to the left. He's going to pick that wave up. Matt Bevilacqua's going to go down this one as well alongside him. TJ Hendy there as well. They're having to put the power down. There's a couple more that have gone a long, long way right and a long, long way left, but the three in the middle, they're chasing this man here in second place, who's chasing Ali Day, who's way out in front.
Well, we can see in those tricky conditions, Josh, the boys are searching for waves. They're trying to find the best line as TJ Hendy comes down one. Shannon Eckstine's looking to sneak through that little opening there, that little gap, which means he doesn't have to hit the white water and can maintain momentum through the break.
The two Currawong men, Matt Poole, Matt Bevilacqua, the man from Surfers Paradise, TJ Hendy, leads them up and around. There's probably 6 or 7 on the next wave. Carberry's up in there, so that's third, fourth and fifth Bevilacqua. 6th place Carberry, 7th is Lathy, 8 Maynard, 9 Taylor, 10 Louis, and 11 is Jay Finesse as they turn with one board leg to go, and Louis's gone to the right. 12 is Kinsella, 13 is Tannen Linden, 14th place after being second is Max Brooks. So if when you fall hard in surf sports, and sometimes it's not your fault.
Well, Max Brooks has plenty to do as Cooper Williams and Mitch Coombs come around. They are right back in this one, Josh. Only one wave separates them from almost being inside the top 10. And as these boys make their way through the break, they will be hoping that those current boys getting held up in that wave zone will stay there for a while to allow them back into the mix.
Well, Cooper Williams, you could see him just accelerate on the way out there. He knew the boys were close as they start to pop up and over. It looks like Bevilacqua's had a solid run through there. Not much drama as Corey Fletcher goes round, and Ali Day had no issues at all as they work their way out to sea. It looks like, yes, definitely Bevilacqua's got the jump on the rest of the field there. In comes Zack Morris just ahead of Toby Redler. They'll go around Luke Schaefer as well in 20th place there, trying to get more points, keep his, well, title run going as the boys go up and over, and the relentless Currumbin surf. A couple pop over out the back. Poole punches through. TJ Hendy rolls under behind him, so Matt Poole's got a little jump on the rest of the field there, but I don't think he's on the podium at the moment as those boys are out the back, and that's Shannon Eckstine in second place, and we pan across. Ali Day is on his way home. That is how far out in front Ali Day is, and Bevilacqua's moved into third through the back of the break at the moment, so Day in 1, Eckstine in 2, Bevilacqua in 3, and then Poole chasing hard with the rest of the field hot on his heels there, and plenty of work to do. to. But I think this race might just be over. Ali Day has got a wave, and, well, he's deserved it. He's worked hard for it. Mother Nature's come to the party, and all the pieces of the puzzle have come together as the rest of the field are still heading out to sea. Ali Day is heading home. He will get his second win of the summer without a doubt. Shannon Eckstine turns for home. Matt Bevilacqua is working his way out at the moment, and he's getting his title hopes back on track if he can hold on to a third place finish here. But one thing is for sure, Ali Day is on the top spot on the Gold Coast. He won in round 2 at Coolum in big conditions. He's won in round 4 right here at Currumbin Beach. High fives his coach Zane Hamill, high fives Trevor Henny, handlers all round. He's got enough time to walk. He could sit down, have a picnic, and still cross the line first. He is that far in front. Ali Day is your round 4 Nutri-Grain IronMan Series champion, and what a win it was.
Well, a huge performance there from Ali Day. Almost the perfect performance from Ali Day, but this race is all but over, Josh, at this stage. James Lacey starting to work on a little bump there. He's got a good run. It looks as though he might turn that one into a wave.
Oh, what about that? The onboard camera there, the shots, and going with James Lacey. The boys are still heading out to sea. Shannon Eckstine's on the way home. Bevilacqua trying. He knows second is way better than first, and Ali Day with his fiance, he popped the question just a few days ago, so a happy time for Day. Pool's going down a wave. Not so happy time for Pool. He's trying to get over the top of this one. There's 2, 4, 5 down, and Bevilacqua's on a wave on his own on the right-hand side, out a shot at the moment, so Eckstine's in 2. If Bevilacqua can hold the wave through, he'll stay in 3, and all those guys, they're on the wave for 4th place at the moment, so it'll be a sprint finish. What about Shannon Eckstine? It's sad to say, but he was best of the rest behind Ali Day, and he knows he can still mix it with the best in the business despite being injured. There is Matt Bevilacqua on the wave of his own. He will get on the podium for the first time this summer and back into series contention. Shannon Eckstine is back and back on the podium. Matt Bevilacqua's there as well, and here's the charge up the beach. Look at Ben Carberry go. He gets up and around the corner there, in, sneaks around ahead of TJ Hendy, maybe Corey Taylor in for 5th place. It was Taylor from Hendy and Lacey there. Poole will cross the line in 8th place, and just like that you can go from 4th to 8th. Kai Kinsella gets his first top 10 finish of the summer there. Jackson Maynard makes his way up, and, well, these are the hard luck stories here. Louis Brooks up Cooper Williams as well. Maynard on his home set of sand goes up and around. Here's the charge up. Tannen Linden, Jay Finesse, Louis across the line. Jay Finesse just gets there, looks around, and you've got to be quick to beat Tannen Linden. And Ali Day has had about 5 or 6 drinks, a sit down, a chat, and a photo with everybody in the crowd. He is that good. Brooks gets up ahead of Coombs there, and Cooper Williams finishes a lot further down than he would have liked in 16th place. Schaefer in 17th, Redler in 18th, and we just wait for Corey Fletcher and young Zack Morris for them to go up and around, but it was Ali Day's day here at Currumbin. Winner of round 4, that's 2 wins for the summer, and most certainly the top spot on the overall point score. Maynard, Louis, Finesse, Linden, Brooks, Coombs, Williams in 16th, Schaefer, Redler, Fletcher and Morris.
Here we are, guys, round 4, the Kellogg's Nutri-Grain. Come the moment, come the man. It's your day, Ali Day. What a race.
It's good, as I said to you off air, mate, it's good when it's going your way. I've definitely been on the other, the opposite end of like when things don't go your way, but I had Zano and Trev there at the start telling me kind of what spots I wanted to hit. And yeah, hit those spots today, and it went perfect.
Mate, it does. Good competitors create their own luck as well, but it's the hard work that pays off. A lot of time up there at SP loving the ocean and really working with the ocean today.
Oh, 100%. I know I'm fit. I do a lot of the hard work, and I've worked really hard over Christmas, but yes, that's the biggest thing. Me and Zano have been working on, literally doing World Body Surf Champs after every training. And when I first joined the club 4 years ago, I'd get last, and each year I've slowly started to get a few more. I've been winning a few lately at training, and that's pretty hard with guys like TJ and Orch and guys like that there. So, I mean, that's helped me heaps, and I've got so much support and love from that club and a lot of people here today on the beach. So it just feels awesome.
Mate, you said a lot of people down here on the beach, one in particular, your fiance, mate. Great moment before Christmas, getting engaged, but a special moment to be on the Gold Coast in front of all your friends.
Oh, it's awesome, mate. It sounds funny when you say she's my fiance. I don't think anything's changed the last couple of weeks, but I don't know, it feels like we're a team, officially a team now, and it's just, as I said, just have the love and support from her and all the people that support me. You walk down here on the line, it doesn't matter if you come first or last. But when you win it feels bloody good.
And the last thing, mate, you deserve it as well. But these conditions, how good is it to race out there in these elements?
I used to hate it. I used to wish we'd turn up these M shapes, and I wish they were, I wish it was dead flat, hot, and no waves. And today there's waves. It's tricky. And as an Ironman, that's what I wanted to be. I wanted to be, like Kai and Zane and Shannon, because they were able to, battle the elements, I guess, and hopefully I can go a long way to call myself one of them now.
We're very happy. Ali Day takes a commanding lead in the overall point score. Kendrick Louis and Matt Poole equal in second and third place on points with 282, and Ben Carberry 30 points further back. We go down the page. Brooks and Hendy just staying inside the top 10. Coombs is having a great season for his first time in the Nutri Ironman series. Cooper Williams as well. Jackson Blogg, no points today, as was Jai Timple. He still remains in 19th, and Toby Redler enough to move up into 20th. Well, that wraps up the Ironman and Ironwomen action, but there's plenty more surf sports coming up after the break. It's beach flags time. This is Ocean 6.